Hi, and welcome back to my playthrough of Horizon Forbidden West. This is episode 2. I'm going to find Errand at Chainscrape, I think it's called. The settings on the display, I have turned this to off as to get rid of the blue flashes. I hope they don't return. I looked it up and it seems like turning NVIDIA Reflex Low Latency off solves the problem with the blue flashes. So fingers crossed. I don't know what the small animals are called, but those that live underground and then stand up on the hind legs. The burrows remind me of those. Okay. This way? Something. What? So there were more machines than those two. You can see under main quest that it says to the brink. The first of the quests was to go to Chainscrape, but I made it there and then I noticed that I wasn't recording the game, so I had to go back. I made it over the bridge and then talked a bit to the men at the gate and then to Petra. But as far as possible, I want my reactions and actions in game to be authentic, and so I hated having to go back and redo it, even though it was just a few minutes.
Workbench is free if you need to tinker with that gear.
Shop looks closed.
Yep.
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
Okay, but first I will loot this. It's actually not very kind just going into people's
Not again.
homes or businesses and looting their stuff. Workbench.
Police here about it.
Thank you very much. Weapon upgrades. Okay. See, I don't really know how this works, but I guess I'll learn along the way. Level 1 upgrade of my Frost Blastling. Select. Okay. I'm not sure, but it looks as though as I can only do the first one. Maybe not. It says locked, new slot. Okay. It costs some metal shards, braided wire, small machine core, and bristleback tusk. But here goes. What? No, I can't. Locked, new. But that's locked as well. I don't get it. Well, maybe my hunter bow. See, I have what I need to get the first upgrade, but it's locked. And I have these things as well, but that's locked. And I don't have that. Okay. Then it wasn't locked anyway. I don't get it. Okay, so I have what I need for this. I can't go to the one on the left, but I guess I just did that one. I think I'm going to use my bow more than the sling, so I'm upgrading this. Weapon stats improved. Nice. And then I don't have the resources for that one, but that's okay. Well, can I then do upgrades on my blastling? Even though I don't think I'm going to use it, but maybe this game is different. I'm not sure. Okay, so I can only do the first one. The second and third are grayed out. Weapon stats improved. And then I need braided wire for 2 and 3. Alright. Yes. Outfit upgrades. Ooh. So now this one is unlocked. I can do this too, so I will do that. Maybe I will regret it if I need the resources for something else, but here goes. Okay. And what else? Trap crafting, potion crafting, pouch upgrades. This is probably useful. Tool pouch. Okay. Okay. So to upgrade this again, I need horned lizard bone and goose feather, and I can't upgrade my bomb satchel or these. I need parts from squirrels, and a raccoon and a boar. Okay. Crafting. I'm just going to upgrade this as well. I might as well do that when I can. And then if I need resources later, I will have to get them. And the more resources I spend on upgrading my weapons and outfits and blast traps, etc., the more room I make in my inventory. So that was it.
Me again.
Come on, anyone! Make my day!
Ready?
I hope I'll actually get something done. I'll bet. Hey! I thought you'd left by now!
Okay, acid is something new in Forbidden West as well.
This should be useful. Now I just need to find Erend and help him clear the Bristlebacks.
Sharp as ever.
Find Errand. Okay.
Hope to catch you soon!
I guess he's down this way.
We are on the same side here,
Side?
Ulvund. The What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the Bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself, Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my... saviorly attention.
Ah, the Bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Karja risk nothing, while demanding that good Oseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Karja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Oseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Oseram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Karja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. Then just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
Who appointed you? Maybe it was him. He did it himself.
If Chainscrape is on Karja land, shouldn't a Karja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Oseram folk, of course. You think a Karja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Oseram.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Oseram lives.
I'm going to clear out the Bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is gonna get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle. Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Okay. So there are 2 more side quests. Ooh, and I can buy a stash. I can buy outfits, but there's a stash as well. My stash. I don't have many shards. But I hope I'll get some soon along the way. Ooh, skills. I think I'm going to go with the survivor skill tree. automatically recover health sooner when you are dangerously wounded, below 25% health. And this one, resist more damage when you are dangerously wounded, below 30% health. I think I'm going to need this one. Wow. I like the designs of these skill trees. I don't think I have more skill points I can spend, but I can look. No, doesn't look like it. Okay.
Say hi to your sister for me.
I thought today couldn't get worse. Yet here we are.
Where was it? Okay, straight ahead
You heard back
inside
from
the
that lazy brother of yours.
building,
Wouldn't you like to know?
but not in here.
Never fear, my lady. You have found me.
Empty ale, empty heart.
What am I gonna do?
Hey, Milduf. Milduf. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Ulvund didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvund's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvund discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, not trouble.
I make meals, not trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvund or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile, if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Milduf. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
She says in a bossy tone. Aloy is good. She's got a good heart.
Savior! Over here! Savior, thank you for taking the time, and my condolences that you had to endure Ulvund's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let Bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the Bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the Bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Karja for the Bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the Bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the Bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. Now, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the Bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
another side mission this way. Maybe.
My fifth.
Exactly.
I hope Korvend and the others are doing...
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. It won't be the last injury if Ulvund keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of Chainscrape, where the river ends. I told Korvend we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but... Ulvund probably threatened to cut off our pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down and take me through it? You mentioned you were injured in a cave-in.
Yeah, a couple days ago. That's how I hurt this blasted leg. Korvend and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, the tunnel I was in collapsed. Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Korvend and the others might not be as lucky if it happens again.
Mm-hmm. Hit the nail right on the head.
How come Ulvund's in charge? Don't these mines belong to the Karja?
Try telling Ulvund that. He brought in all the backing to get them open. Might as well own them. Fire and spit. You ask him. He owns us as well.
I'm starting to think that Ulvund isn't a good guy.
Who's Korvend?
He's their foreman. And a damn good one. The kind that knows how to deal with management when it gets unreasonable. But Ulvund... his demands go beyond unreasonable. Korvend's been doing his best to appease him. He even blamed himself for my injury when it was Ulvund who ordered the extra shifts.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions. But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Ulvund's wrath than die buried in rubble.
I could check in on your crew if I'm in the area.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay. I'm thinking that I'm going to go do the side quests that I just got. There. Show on the map. Okay, all the way up there. I think I got the side quests that are in the settlement. I wonder what the question mark is. Unknown machine strike. Maybe I should go and check those things out. I need to replace markers. I do that often in Horizon Zero Dawn, or else I can't find my
I am most certainly so.
I do.
Watch as I walk in a straightish line.
Is this right? Ah.
It's high time you made up your mind. So let's hear it.
Okay, so things in my inventory. Gear upgrade resources. Ammunition resources. I like that they have grouped the items this way, so you know which things you need for what. So you don't end up selling something you regret selling because you need it. But of course, if your inventory is full, you might have to get rid of things you need because the other things are something you need more. I guess I can hold one more of this and one more of this, one more of that, 2 of those. Well, machine muscle. It looked like an onion. I don't know what to do at this moment, so I'm just going to let it stay in my stash.
Almost ready to go?
You're Nora. And I'm inebriated. Round. The more you say it, the more wrong it sounds.
Hey, I'm drinking this one. You can get your own.
Okay, so it's locked.
I could take her.
So I can't do anything about that. My marker is behind the wall, I think. Around here.
I bet you've got good
How
stories to
goes
tell.
it, Hammerhead?
Okay, so now I have to be close to, so it's there. Inside that.
Takes more than that to keep me down.
Change your mind about that
Fancy a game of strike? Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win at all my boards, too.
Okay. I don't know what this is at all. It's some kind of in-game game, but I'm not going to.
Oh, that's okay.
Follow with
We
that.
can always play later.
I was curious as to what the question mark was. I think that was it. Oh no. Machine strike beginner. Okay, is it a quest or what? I'm not sure. Errands. Okay, so it's an errand. I think I'm going to return to that later when I feel a bit more confident that I know what I'm doing. I'm still going for Deep Trouble side quest. Or maybe I'm just going to check out the question mark. If I can find my way to it. going up first. Oh, is it something where you can buy potions or something? But I can't talk to him either. It's locked. So I'm just going to look.
There. That should be enough wild meat for Milduf.
What did I do? I'm kidding.
Oh,
Easy
nice.
there, Red.
Okay, so quests. Okay, I still need a bitter leaf. Or bitter leaves. Before I can progress this quest. So, never mind. I'm going to have to run a bit.
My drink, anyone. I were a silver man. I was silver.
One up, left, and
Never met a beer I didn't like.
oh, the way I entered. That makes sense.
It seems like bitterleaf likes to grow on rocky terrain.
Oh, I just need one more, and then I can give these things to or what? Maybe not. The stash is something new as well, so that is something I will have to get used to and learn how to handle. But I guess it's better that the things you find go to your stash instead of you have to drop something else or you can't loot a machine or something like that. I don't need to craft arrows. Oh, and a machine. I'm not sure, but I think the burrows are like...
You can get data to override machines from cauldrons. Just need to find one.
I like watchers in Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm not sure. Does she have a rock in her hand? No. How does it work? Well, I'm just going to run. Run. Past the machine.
Okay, I think I have enough bitter leaf.
Come here. I need your bone or your skin. I think it will. That's too fast.
Scavengers. Milduf said I could find a metal panel in one of their scrap heaps. Much better. metal panel. Better check another scratch.
Hey!
Through the scrap piles for a metal panel.
Now, many things to leave here. That's nice. Or just scrap.
I'll fill up all I can. I think I have everything I need for Milduf. Good thing, too. I can use a decent meal.
More? Oh. I think I'm going to try and shoot the boar. Practice my aim. cooking wise.
I'll put these in my pack.
And there's a lot of brick. I've heard something about it.
Coming from where Arnuf said I'd find his crew.
I've heard that there are more medicinal plants and resources in the wilds than in Horizon Zero Dawn. I think it's a good
This
thing.
must be the mine Arnuf told me about. It looks like the miners are in trouble. Scan all you want.
I just started running. I didn't look back. I didn't look back.
I knew we were blasting too fast.
It was the one place that didn't suffer from the stuff. Has anyone seen Thornton and Lukov?
That looks like the foreman Arnuf mentioned.
I'm getting us out of this.
I should check in with him.
Promise.
Who? Oh.
You good?
I'm okay. Thank you, Korvend.
Korvend? Arnuf sent me. I'm...
Not now.
Easy. What happened?
Explosion in the mine. Water flooded the whole place. Some of my guys are still... They're still down there. I can't stop.
You've done enough.
No.
Are you hurt?
I'll live. The others. Please.
I need to know exactly what happened.
We used controlled blast to open up new veins in the mountain. One of them must have gone wrong. I can't... I have to go.
He's not doing well, but he still wants to go back inside.
How many are still down there? Korvend, how many?
Two. Two, I think. Two more.
I'll do what I can.
Okay. Find the missing miners.
Gotta find those two miners. Quick.
Okay, it looks like I have to do that. Oh, what? Oh no.
of them doesn't look
I
too
think I'm
good.
starting to see things. Is that a Nora?
Are you okay?
Who are you?
Korvend sent me. Are you hurt?
My leg. I was a little too close to the blast.
What happened?
We were blasting in the farthest tunnel, but the scaffolding didn't hold. It collapsed. I think it blocked the drainage shaft. Water started flooding the place as quick as I drink ale. I barely managed to drag us here.
So something's keeping the water inside the tunnels.
What are you thinking?
I've got an idea. Are there more explosives?
Are you crazy?
Yeah, should still be some up top, but you'll need these fuses.
Are you crazy?
You can't move, and I'm not leaving you here. It's not like she can make things worse.
Don't go anywhere. I need to find whatever's blocking that drainage shaft and blow it sky high. Hopefully without the wind mine on top of me. Almost there. That's as clean as I'm gonna get out here. Made it. There's the debris blocking the shaft. If I can reach those explosives up on that track, maybe I can blast through the blockage.
So there's a line. I didn't mean to do that. I don't see anything else that I can use, so I have to just jump.
Burrowers. If I find where these machines are made, I might learn how to override them.
I don't know where I can go. Maybe I just have to go down in the water.
They're riled up now. Follow those tracks. See if they lead to the explosives.
Trails? What trails?
I need to find a way up to those explosives. Cloud of spores if I shoot that. Let's see where this leads.
I thought there was something back here.
There's the explosives, up on the track. Just need to get across somehow. Looks like I can pull that crane over to me. Trick. Ah, guess that got its attention. Check on those miners.
But not before I leave the I think I got them. So there's something. Turn to the miners.
She's so good.
We don't know that.
Looks like everyone's okay.
I can't believe we're not gonna die!
You're telling me. You did it.
I thought you blew yourself up.
Are you two okay from here?
I can get this idiot down. Don't you worry. Thanks, kid.
Better let Korvend know his men are all right.
Come on, up we go.
I found the two you mentioned. They're safe, but could probably use a hand. Is that everyone?
It is. I dread to think what would have happened if you hadn't shown up. I knew we were blasting too much, but the man who staked the claim here, Ulvund, he kept pushing and pushing me. I tried to shield my crew from his constant demands. Every damn day. I should have been stronger.
You were there for your crew when they needed you. That counts for something.
Ulvund can threaten me all he wants. I am not letting my people back into those mines.
Will you be all right?
Yes. I can take it from here. You are owed, Huntress.
Ulvund's name keeps coming up. And it's never good. Sooner or later, someone's gonna have to deal with him.
Okay, I'm going to find a... I'm going to find fireplace, and then save, and then call it a day. Fireplace. There. I find it's easier to climb. I haven't mastered the full casting.
This pigment would work well on armor.
Okay, down there. Then it's how to get down. That's one way. Okay. I am saving now, and then I will end the video. Thank you for watching.